Yes, it's a beautiful day today. Beautiful day at the end of May. Summertime's approaching. And I'm Shannon Murphy, Esquire Senior. Appropriate also Chief Executive Officer for Sheet Metal and Associates, a legal advisory and document company. Still here in Pittsburgh, California. Jurisdictions, we are now remote here, um, live in front of the Cre Asian restaurant here, Cre Asian Bistro. Um, Here, historical museum and Lumpy's Diners across the street here. I'm on off Railroad Avenue, coordinate uh, Pittsburgh, Old Town Pittsburgh jurisdictions, so to speak. Um, Again, we're remote live. Sheet Metal Associates appropriate concerns now an event that took place here, incident at the Creations jurisdictions, Richmond, California, where inside here, on day relevant, I believe it was November 28th, sometime ago, 2021, somewhere around that jurisdiction, we were patronizing the Creations Restaurant Bistro, as it's called, designated such bistro. We have complied our complaint here because after we've contacted, the same day we've contacted the manager of the store, informed her of the problem, where as we entered the restroom for usage, it stated the door for paying customers. Our intentions were to pay, bathroom for paying customers. Our intentions was to pay. We inquired of the rice there for sale for $2 for rice. It could be relevant. All in all, paying customers is implied as such as here nor there per se. Past tense thinking there, the intent or implies as such. A person walking in has the intentions to pay and use the restroom. Use the restroom first primarily as a coordinate, a casual or a reasonable scenario. A person enters, he's going to use the restroom first prior. There be anxiety such before per regards comply business at the register, order, so to speak, food. You're going to go use the restroom first, wash your hands, and then, especially COVID-19, you're going to wash your hands and then come back out. But this happened a little bit during the point of COVID-19, is a little bit further in the jurisdictions here, 2021. Anyhow, I'm Shannon Murphy, Esquire Senior, Chief Executive Officer. And after we informed the lady, manager, there of the incident where there was coordinate an almost slip and fall, but yet still there was contaminations by the urinal there jurisdiction. There was a urinal after urinal was depressed for flushing. The urinal overflowed or leaked rather from it. Just leaked. It didn't overflow. It leaked. Got to the shoes, and the shoes happened to have a hole in the sole of it, in the rear sole, and that prompts the applications there coordinate the incident claims. Therefore, she said the manager stated she would check into it as such, but she investigated. Very rude in attendance there, and the inquiries as such for regards to the applications, primarily for a public, what we call merchant or customer service wise, as this jurisdiction was, but to comply there be relevant. An incident that occurred explained injury in your restroom specifically, and you go and question inquiries such as what this and that, and refer your employee that the victim referred to and says, hey, the gentleman walked in and looked and saw it down there and left, went back on the side and smoked a cigarette. Didn't say anything about it, but saw that there was water on the floor. You know, that was rude. To me, that was negligence. That was almost an assault jurisdiction also, to see that there was water on that floor from the urinal, implied, or failed to investigate why there was water such as on the floor there. We told him, he says, someone, she almost, to me, implies that something, when she referred to the gentleman at my application, that there was a gentleman present or employee looking at, stated such as, I was lying or something. To me, that she almost implied that I was lying. Very, very rude in attendance there. And we filed our lawsuit after we got an engagement by telephone, someone inquiring, stating on behalf of Cre Asian that they were acting as their legal agent to represent them as far as inquiries were concerned. We did not validate their concerns or who they were. Such, we just answered their questions and hope that they would get back, as they stated they would get back to us, and they never did. We filed our lawsuit. It was filed, but then it was rejected here, coordinate some applications here. Rejected, therefore, regards Sonoma County Superior Court. Sonoma County Superior Court has, by negligence, tort negligence now concerns here. Let me get this document out. It says here, again, as we explained to you in the past, the vexatious litigant jurisdictions, VL 100 and VL 115 is claims to be relevant, and it's not. Rhonda Bola, deputy clerk, signed this. It says, attached are documents you submitted for filing, as you are listed as a vexatious litigant. We have informed courts and time again that there is no relevant vexatious litigant. It should not be any registrations for California Jurisdiction Superior Court that there be vexatious litigant, Shannon Murphy and or the DBA sheet metal and associates. So what we're going to do here is there is going to be prompt further legal administrations. I think we're going to have to do a, matter of fact, I know we're going to do an executive office complaint, comply unfair due process proceedings here, and progress for the administration's for proceedings. Since this was already filed, now our documents have been blemished here. This is an error. This is towards